welcome back to my channel, the place to learn how to plan, create, and organize content that drives more traffic to your business. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my secrets to never running out of content ideas for all the social media platforms that are out there. I'm talking YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, and podcasting. Now listen up, this is a two-parter. First, I'm going to walk you through how to find ideas, some of my favorite sites to go, and some of the ways I like to research my content ideas. Then the second part, I'm going to show you how to start putting these content ideas on a social media calendar. This way, you'll know what to post when. So hello, stress-free, consistent social media plan. The first tip is searching keywords. Now, there are two different places that I like to go to search keywords. First of all, why am I searching keywords? Well, if I'm going to create content for here on YouTube or over on my podcast or on Instagram, I want to make sure that's what my audience is actually searching for. What tends to happen as content creators is we get so into our own niche that we forget about what people are actually searching for, and we're not creating content for those people. That really limits our opportunity to get more traffic to our content, because we aren't talking about the things that our new potential audience would want us to talk about. So I'm going to walk you through two apps that I use. I'm going to show you over on my computer. It's Keyword Everywhere and TubeBuddy. It is so important to do this research because, like I said, if I'm creating content, I want it to last for a while. And so I want to ensure people are searching for it and it's going to be great evergreen content. Keywords Everywhere is great for you to get a general idea of what is being searched across the internet. It does cost, you have to pay for so many credits, but I think if you pay like $10, that should be enough credits to last you a while. So don't think, it's costly. It's got some great information, but it is going to cost some money. Whereas TubeBuddy is search results specific for YouTube. So if you're building a YouTube channel or you're ready to double down on YouTube, you need TubeBuddy to definitely do some content research and come up with content ideas here. If you want to try it for free for 30 days, I do have a link below in the description box. And if you want a discount code as well, you'll use Trina's Buddy. All these details are down in the description box to try out TubeBuddy as well. So let me show you how I use Keyword Everywhere. One of the tips for Keywords Everywhere though is once you put it on your Google Chrome extension right up here is to turn it off. So every time you're searching random stuff, you're not being charged credits. So you see, I normally have it off. Then when I'm doing research for myself or for my clients, then I will go ahead and turn it on. Now I will need to refresh Google so that it sees Keywords Everywhere is on. And then we're going to search an idea like Instagram content. Oh my goodness, can I type Instagram content ideas? The first thing you'll see is how many times this topic is searched per month, which is really important. You need to make sure your content is being searched so people actually find it and you're not creating content that people aren't even looking for. So 880 times per month, here's where the content ideas come into play. You can go here to related keywords from Keywords Everywhere and see Instagram content ideas for artists, for businesses, for bloggers, for musicians. Then you can come down here and see people also searched for Instagram content ideas for beginners. So that could be another video idea. And then this is your gold mine right here, long tail keywords. This means you won't have as much competition because this is a longer set of words or phrases being searched in Google. While it is longer, there's still a need for it and people are still looking for these. So this is where you probably can fill out your content calendar for the next couple of months. Personal Instagram content ideas, good Instagram content ideas, Instagram reel ideas, Instagram post ideas, Instagram video content ideas, right? This is your gold mine for content ideas. Let's use another example just so you can see it again. So let's say Instapot recipes. You see it's searched a lot every single month, over 368 times, but that long tail keyword ideas is going to help you set yourself away from everybody else. It's really going to help differentiate you. So again, we'll go down here and we will see best Instapot recipes keto, vegan Instapot recipes, low carb Instapot recipes, all great content ideas if you are an Instapot channel. Now let's go over to YouTube and use TubeBuddy. So I like to come up here to TubeBuddy. I like to do Keyword Explorer and we're going to do Instagram content ideas. So we can see this is searched on YouTube, monthly searches, 6,000 times a month, just 6,600 times a month. Here are related searches that people are looking at: Instagram content ideas without showing your face, Instagram content ideas for beginners, and then we can see businesses, artists. I also like to go to video topics. This is another great place to come up with content ideas, tips for Instagram content, creating content for Instagram. And then the last place here on TubeBuddy that I love to go to is common tags, not to get tags, but more content ideas. So social media content ideas, how to grow on Instagram, how to plan content ideas for Instagram, using Instagram Reels for businesses. So again, so many content ideas can just come from these two websites. The second tip is to make sure you're answering your audience's questions. Think about, what problem are you solving for them? Listen, you're going to build a community and grow followers if they trust you, if they know that you are helping them with free content. So if your free content on your podcast, your YouTube channel, your Instagram, your Facebook isn't helping them solve a problem, why would they want to take that next step and actually give you money to work with you one-on-one or buy a digital product that you have? So one thing that I like to do with every content idea that I come up with is also think, why would my audience click on this or watch this? Facebook groups are a great way to figure out what people are wanting to know about your niche. So I would go into a Facebook group that has a lot of your target audience inside of it, and then search your niche by going to this little magnifying glass. So I'm going to go ahead and type in YouTube and see if there's any conversations happening in this group about YouTube. This particular person is looking to hire a YouTube strategist, something that I should look into and respond to. Okay, this person wants a person to do some SEO magic on YouTube. So maybe that means I need to talk a little bit more about SEO and why it's not that important. Here's a good one. So this one says, when promoting your new video, would you promote the blog post with the video to drive the traffic to the website? So this means I could do a video on how to properly promote your YouTube content, or how to promote your blog versus your YouTube, or your YouTube versus your podcast. That's a great idea. So as you dive into more Facebook groups and see what questions are being asked about your niche, it's really going to fill up your content calendar. Now, if you don't want to pop into Facebook, trust me, I feel ya. I'm not a lover of Facebook either. But the third tip that I have for you to come up with social media content ideas is answer the public. All right, so answer the public is totally free, but you only get 3 searches per day, I think. So make sure you use them wisely. So what you can do here is, let's go in and we can do content marketing. Right? Go ahead and search. And then what it does is it comes up with all of these questions that have been asked. So what is content marketing? Is content marketing videos? Is content marketing best? When to use content marketing? When creating video marketing content on a budget? All of these are ideas that you can start using for Instagram caption ideas, Facebook Live ideas, podcast episodes. Let's go back and try another example, the Instapot recipe as well, because we know that is such a huge topic. So let's do Instapot recipes. Go ahead and search and see what people are asking here. It's going to take a few minutes while it gathers the data, and then it's going to generate some ideas for you. How to cook in my Instapot. Best instant pot recipes, right? Even more ideas if you have a channel focused on Instapot. So that's how I would use Answer the Public to start compiling more content ideas. Moving right along to number 4, and this is kind of my secret strategy or my secret place to go, especially with our agency clients when we're helping structure their content and helping them figure out what to actually talk about on their YouTube channel, is YouTube comments. So I like to go over to YouTube videos that I know my audience is watching and looking at the comments of those videos. What are people asking questions about? What are people not sure about? More importantly, what do they like? Because if they like that kind of content, you know that you've got to create some content like that. Now, don't watch that video and copy what that content creator had to say. Just take those comments and incorporate that content into your ideas. So we're back here to Instagram content ideas. We'll go here to Katie's video. We're not going to watch Katie's video because we don't want to, take any of her content ideas and try to make it our own. What we are going to do is go into the comments and see what people are saying. This is great. It says, I love that you included tips for those not ready to take the YouTube channel plunge. If I'm going to create content around Instagram content ideas, I want to ensure that I'm including including ideas that don't incorporate YouTube, because these are people actually watching YouTube videos. If I'm creating a YouTube channel and I want these people watching my videos, these are the people I want watching because they're engaging, they're leaving comments, and they're telling you exactly what they want. And if we scroll through here again, we're just gonna look for more ideas. Here's a great one. I'm still not clear on my brand or what I'm selling. This could be 2 pieces of content, right? One, I could talk about content ideas for selling on Instagram or 5 things to sell on Instagram. And then I could do one, how to create a brand on Instagram, or the 5 things you need for your brand on Instagram. That's what people are asking for right here. So you know they want it. You just got to create it. The 5th place that is a gold mine for coming up with social media content ideas is your current content. What is doing well? Which YouTube videos are getting the most views? Which podcast episodes are getting the most downloads? Or even which Instagram posts are getting the most comments? This is really going to tell you what your audience likes from you, likes to engage in with you. And so that's kind of the green light for you to create more content around that topic. All right, now you got this massive list of ideas probably. You've got to keep them organized. As a mom of 2, I'm telling you, I cannot keep them in a notebook or a Post-it. They're gonna be gone. A kid's in here, takes it out. Who knows where that Post-it goes after it leaves this office. So one of my favorite places to keep all my content ideas organized is Asana. I literally just keep a list of all the ideas that pop into my head, or if I do a deep dive into content idea researching, I just keep them all listed right back there so that I can constantly refer to these when I am having kind of a day where I'm not feeling inspired or motivated. Those ideas can kind of kick that content creation mode on again. Okay, now are you ready to create your social media content calendar? So then this is how my content starts to break out. Just from this pillar piece of content, I also schedule a blog post that same day, a newsletter that will promote that YouTube video, recap the video or highlight the main points in that video with a carousel post on Instagram. When people are saving those carousels, that is showing engagement, and you're going to be more likely to get a larger reach over on Instagram